What's up guys, Sam with BallardPhotoVideo.com bringing you a review of the Vello FreeWave Fuzion wireless flash trigger for Canon. Stay tuned. So today I want to talk about the Vello wireless trigger for flashes. Now this is a very simple flash unit or trigger unit, and it has 3 different channels to choose from. You've got A, B, C, and on, which actually will use any of the channels that you have selected when you're actually shooting. And again, you have the same deal on the receiver unit as you do on the actual transmitter unit. So that makes it nice and easy to be able to tell which signal you actually need to be using. Now, obviously, if you're in a studio and you're only using these specific units, you don't need to worry about having, unless you have multiple receiver units available, you don't really need to worry about having 3 different options as far as the wireless goes, unless you're having problems getting the flashes to trigger. But in my experience, just turning it on is great, and you end up getting a basically fail-proof system to have flash units trigger. And what I liked about this was the price. As far as the build quality goes, it's decent. It is plastic through and through. The actual mount pieces, of course, are metal. And you don't feel like any of the sections are gonna just snap off at any time. But I would certainly be very careful if you plan on taking this around with you in a bag, or if you're planning on just kind of putting it somewhere and not properly protecting your gear. The transmit unit is small. It does its job great. I mean, I've shot, I believe, 4 or 5 shoots now with this, and I've not had any problems with it transmitting. It's pretty much foolproof as far as getting the shots that you want. My only complaint perhaps could be the fact that the battery in this is a small watch battery type deal, and you guys can actually see that right there. The watch battery inside is kind of a hassle because this thing doesn't really warn you when it's gonna die. And then when it dies, it dies. I mean, it is gone. There is no more, shooting. There's no more squeezing 1 or 2 shots out of it. It's gone. You've got to replace the battery. The receiving unit, again, it's all plastic, I mean, but it does have metal mount. And what I liked about this unit is the fact that, 1, it's easy to mount on any kind of a tripod, putting it on any form of a camera system if you want to mount it to, for example, you take your pick. It's got a good mounting system is my point. And honestly, I feel like that is really all that you can ask for out of a system like this. It does come with several options as far as how to hook it up to your flashes, and I like that as well. The fact that you can actually take a cable, just like so, and plug it in to this unit, plug it into your flashes, So would I recommend this? I think so. Honestly, if you're looking for a budget-friendly flash, wireless transmitter, go for it. Again, Vello FreeWave Fuzion. I don't have experience with any of the other Vello products, so I'm not going to comment on those at all. I can't quote on the brand. I haven't had to call customer support or anything like that. There's not been a reason to. These things are great. I mean, honestly, I've not had a problem yet with them, other than the battery going out, and that was my own fault for not realizing the battery life before going into something. Luckily, it was only shooting some product stuff for fun, so that wasn't a big deal. And then as far as the receiving goes, I've never had problems with interference. I've never had any problems with the build quality. I carry this around in my bag all the time, and I've never had any issues. And I've done, I say 1, 2, or 3 shoots earlier, but I have shot actually an organization, and I think we used it all day long for 2 or 3 days straight, and didn't have any problems with it. I mean, honestly, this is a great unit. So if you're trying to find something that's cheaper than per se some of the other higher end options out there, these are great. Vello FreeWave Fuzion, I highly recommend it. You guys should go check it out. So guys, that's all we have for today. Again, we reviewed the FreeWave Fuzion. Monday we had our vent and rant on WTF Mondays. And Friday we'll be coming out with another video, and this Friday we're going to actually be bringing a how-to video to you. And not to spoil any surprises, but it will be a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll be able to get out there and to do some shooting and be able to show you guys a couple tricks and some things that you can maybe try on your own. And we look forward to seeing you then. And if you guys like the video, be sure to thumbs up and subscribe, and we appreciate your support. We'll see you next time.